Okay, well, the All Progressives Congress Committee on Restructuring last week presented its report to the national chairman of the party, John Odige Oyegun.
Yeah, the committee made several recommendations that it said were based on the opinions of Nigerians. So some of the key recommendations are resource control, making local government an affair of states, constitutional amendment to allow merger of states, state police, State Court of Appeal, and independent candidacy.
Yes, indeed. Well, we have details in this report.
In what is a bipartisan approach, Governor Siriake Dixon says despite belonging to an opposition party, the ruling All Progressives Congress deserves commendation for the patriotic recommendations by its restructuring committee. The approval of broad recommendations such as state police, fiscal federalism, merger of states, powers to states to create as many local governments as they want, and powers to states to own mineral rights are some of the devolution of powers that Governor Dixon says deserve commendation by all Nigerians.
And so I want to appreciate them and say that at this point, we're all sincere, as I believe they are, about redressing the injustices and the inequities of the issues that have been proposed. All very critical issues. The issue of policing, the structure of our nation's judiciary, the issue of control of land and resources vested therein, and so on and so forth.
The PDP governor is now asking for an urgent multi-party coalition to fine-tune details of the recommendations by the APC Restructuring Committee. He believes the resultant final document from such a collaboration can then be sent to the National Assembly to further amend the Constitution before the 2019 general election.
We need a multi-party committee to discuss and agree and develop consensus on the details, and possibly work on draft legislations, bills that will be jointly sponsored so that we can present these bills to the National Assembly for their deliberation. And all of us need to mobilize national consensus around these issues and engage the leadership and indeed all the members of the National Assembly. PDP must be interested in this. The national chairman and his team will give their reaction on behalf of the party.
Also speaking on the activities of his reconciliation committee, Dixon said he will be meeting next week with one of the PDP chairmanship aspirants that took the party to court, Professor Tawhid Adedoja, to seek an amicable settlement. Somna Sambu, TVC News, Abuja.
Okay, that's the part of the foundation of what we're talking about. Now we have joining us a public affairs analyst, Alistair Wilcox, in the studio. Alistair, good morning.
Good morning, and
nice
thank you for having me. Yeah, it's nice to see you
Good.
this morning.
Now, there are concerns that remember the constitutional conferences that were held at different times where Nigerians feel that, okay, one way or the other, you have supporters, you have those against, and so on. The will to carry out this thing. A committee was set up by the APC to restructure, or for restructuring as the case may be. And there are so much concerns that the political party is the one championing this, not the government per se. What will be, how feasible or how implementable will this thing be?
Well, the political party, the government is a product of the political party. And the political parties have agendas and manifestos. And I was meant to understand, I know, I've been told, or it's been generally touted that APC in their manifesto has restructuring of the country as part of its agenda. So either government or party, so long as it is the same party that produces the government that is championing, I think it's something that is worth looking at and giving the benefit of doubt rather than seeing it as dead on arrival. it's not just a one-man thing. A party or the government cannot wake up with the stroke of the pen and turn things around, because it's not a military dictatorship. We're in a democracy where every facet of the segment of society is expected to contribute to whatever lawmaking or whatever process that we have to do. So I think, since it is the party that formed the government and the party has woke up to say, okay, let us look at this issue, I want to give the benefit of that we can take it from there.
Yeah, but some are already questioning, like the Eastern ECA. They're already saying, look, there's a big question mark on why now. Why is it that the APC has, set up this committee on true federalism and now has come out with this 12-point agenda only 1 year to the election?